Did you know? Counter-ISIS operations launch attacks from air and sea. But while anti-ISIS strikes are happening, Russia and the Assad regime are striking civilians in Syria. Airstrikes now account for the largest percentage of civilian deaths in Syria, and the count hasn't let up. The indiscriminate nature of these strikes is fueling recruitment to ISIS and leading to the largest refugee crisis of our generation.
There is not a meeting that I don't end by saying, is there something else we could be doing that we haven't thought of?
That's why Syrians and experts are calling for a no-bombing zone. A no-bombing zone is a method of deterrence. Unlike a no-fly zone, it wouldn't require planes in the air. Unlike a large-scale military intervention, it wouldn't require boots on the ground. Enforcers of the no-bombing zone would announce a no-bombing zone for all of Syria. They would declare that any airstrikes against civilians would be met with consequences. If there were a breach and Assad or Russia targeted civilians, then a single strike launched from a ship or submarine would target a Syrian regime asset, like a military runway or installation. Attacks by Russia against civilians would also be met with strikes against the Syrian regime, not Russia. A no-bombing zone would save approximately 200 civilians per week. It would slow the refugee exodus and allow for more delivery of humanitarian aid. A no-bombing zone would strengthen counter-ISIS efforts by freeing moderate forces on the ground to fight extremists. A no-bombing zone would make a political solution more likely, much like in Bosnia, where military action enabled the Dayton peace talks. Syrians want the bombs to stop. A no-bombing zone would stop the bombs without full-scale intervention and would open up a path to end the conflict in Syria.